save.
Just slow down midfield. Raptor gonna take control, leaving it for MJ. MJ with the double tap opportunity, and he gets it! MJ!
Trying to find another touch here, gets it around for Chance. Ren gets another touch around Reptic. Maybe one man back. A good spam from Samuel, an insane redirect.
And go time, popping it up. Is anyone there? Supper challenges. Supper with a miss. Just Eli back. Dickey, getting it over top. And Low Ballers take the TV Grand Final. Give it up for Low Ballers.
Cosmic slowly going towards the backboard as it pops over everyone, and Bone's able to get a shot off here. No, he's not getting the touch. And Cosmic with the boost that he needs, popping it over and it's straight center. Lima Joe!
Let's give it up for your Division D champions, Ball Chasers.
Try to get that one. Raptor, he's gonna try to get a 50, not able to. Jive, he's gonna beat Iceberg. He's gonna turn on this one. And Unlimited Aura is going to Brazil.
Give it up for your Div C champions, Rising Star.
Almost. So next goal might be right here. Red Wizard followed by Squilliam. And 12 seconds left on the clock. Your Division B champions, Honey Nut.
No one's actually challenging. He was able to get that boost for free. We needed someone from Super Circles to go early, as this one does drop down. Ceiling shot is gonna be there, and Remzik doing what he does best.
And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Division A champion, Acrobatic Aura.
What is crack-a-lackin' yet again, fellow fellas? We have another series for you tonight. As mentioned earlier, 10 o'clock, we got a little Div B action, Div A Wannabees and Goofy Goobers. But before that starts, let's introduce my fellow co-caster here, Yellow Dog.
What's going on? Dude, I am so hyped. I'm finally getting back on the casting desk. I did the predictions in the preseason, but I have not been able to with some unfortunate circumstances, so I'm super excited to get back on the desk.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we did have a few different people wanting this spot, but you know, I figured I'd get you guy on here. Shout out Penn for, you know, letting it happen. What a guy. But let's start it out here by looking at some stats for both of these teams here. Starters always look at some Div B standings. Shout out to Fick of It, my team, number 1, 3-0. Game 5 Merchants, but that is not the attention. Like I said earlier, Div A Wannabees, Goofy Goobers. We see Goofy Goobers 1-0 and Div A Wannabees 0-2. And I will say the thing that really stands out about this isn't necessarily a good thing, as we had discussed earlier. Div A Wannabees with a very, very rough start to the season, with a 0% winning percentage. So they've gotten swept 2 times now. Not very fortunate for them.
No, definitely not. Definitely not the season they, you know, want to start with. They're going to be looking to, you know, get at least a win today. I'm hoping so. I don't really like casting sweeps as much as, you know, some more competitive series, so I hope they can get it to more than, you know, a 3-game sweep.
Yeah, for sure. They're really, honestly, I think they're going to really have to step it up here today in order to give these Goofy Goobers guys a run, because I've heard that they got some pretty good talent on their team with, you know, Steve Skoll. And I'm blanking on the third guy now. I don't know why. Sleepy, that one. Yep. Anywho, yeah, other than that, I think obviously the standout things, Goofy Goobers league leading in 3 different sections here in goals, shots, and saves a game at 311.2, which is insane. And then we have the 5.8 saves. I think maybe that might be assists. I don't know exactly. But regardless, very, very crazy offensive stats for this Goofy Goobers team.
Yeah, they're just looking like a really offensive team. I probably could have told you that looking at them, during the preseason, that this team's going to be a very offensive heavy team. Especially with Sleepy and Skull, I feel like this team's going to be kind of a more annoying team to play against. Sleepy is going to be, he's always the highest in boost use per game and speed. Skull's always looking for bombs, and Steve's just kind of there to mesh in between.
Yeah, for sure. So, looking at these stats here, let's shoot over to some Orange Team stats here. Start off with Div A Wannabees. I can take this guy. So obviously, team captain Creed, followed by Kier and MJ. And MJ coming off of a Div C championship last semester. We don't want to talk about it. He definitely didn't beat me. Definitely didn't Brazil my team for the last game.
I did.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we have Creed, league leading in demoed per game. Not necessarily a demo stat that you want to have. So obviously he's taking possession of the ball and getting punished for it, unfortunately. But other than that, nothing league leading here. We're seeing 1 goal combined in this Div A Wannabees, which might be the reason that they are struggling so far.
Yeah, I mean, the 1 goal combined between those two, and then MJ yet to find a single goal through 6 games, 2 series. So he's, looking to find his first of the season. Hopefully, he has this carry potential for any given team. He has those games where he can absolutely pop off, just, maybe has not found one of those yet.
Yeah, for sure. Let's hope these Div A Wannabes maybe we're just having a rough start to the season. Hopefully they got some chem figured out here so they can put up some boards in this game. Besides that, let's go to some Goofy Goober stats if you want to talk about these guys for a second.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of saw it in the overall team stats between the entire of Division B, but all of these guys are averaging 3 goals a game. Steve leading them with 1.2. I'm not sure if the league leading is personal or like a top 5. But, I mean, still, 1.2 a game is absolutely insane, especially coming out of your third man. Being their not their last option, but, the second pick. Not supposed to be performing the best, but shooting 40%, shooting absolutely lights out in their first series. But, to be fair, a little bit smaller of a sample size, having only played 1 series, so I guess we'll see if they keep up that sort of pressure.
Yeah, indeed. And obviously, I don't know if you really brought this up, but Skull with 4.4 shots a game, league leading there too. Oof. So it looks like maybe Skull is taking that pretty hefty first man here, and Steve obviously able to follow up on those. Considering he has the shots, all Steve has to really do is just put it into the center of the net here. Obviously, Sleepy, captain of the team, just really well-rounded overall player here. Pretty good stats. He is the lowest on his team in a lot of the areas, but they're still very, very good stats. But regardless, with that being said, who do you have for your prediction? It looks like the actual chat prediction's closed, but we can put ours in there too.
It's hard to go against my boy Steve and Skull, and just based off, I got them taken in 4. I think David Wannabees will find their first game of the season, but I don't think they'll bring it to game 5. I don't think they'll win the series, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you there. I mean, as unfortunate as I would like to see a game 5 or, just a really big step up for this Div A Wannabees team, I feel like you can't really get the means necessary to escalate that fast, especially after coming off of a 0% win chance. So I'm gonna have to take my Goofy Goobers, and I'm gonna put a little bit of faith in Div A Wannabees. We're gonna go Goofy Goobers in 4.
Yeah.
In 4.
I mean, I don't know what else you're seeing among these entire, Div B stats. But, I mean, it's looking to be a pretty even division so far. I mean, obviously your team being 3-0, winning a couple game 5s, and I think game 4 last night, if I'm not wrong. Obviously you guys are doing pretty well. Sloppy Dogs, though, with the super high winning percentage, I think they got reverse swept by, was it you guys?
Yeah, we reverse swept Sloppy Dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, they've also looked pretty dang good so far. I wasn't watching personally, but I was in a voice call with someone else who was watching their game against Assisted Living, and they just apparently were just popping off, just hitting flip reset goals. They're own free will, just didn't even let them breathe. So I mean, that's one of the teams I'm looking out for is that Sloppy Dogs team, and I think I play them next week.
Yeah, for sure. No, my team definitely a late bloomer with those guys. Unfortunately, we were able to figure it out. Shout out to my boys over on Thick of It. But yeah, so we managed to pull that one out of our behinds. But looks like we got everybody in the party here. Just going to finish setting up the match, make sure that everything is all good. Gonna get right into this game. Everything's looking good, so we'll get right into this. We'll get this started here. Some Div B action. Starting off, looking cash, looking money. All bingo, bango, bongo. Are you ready for this series, Yellow?
Dude, I'm hyped. I haven't, casted this season yet. I don't remember the last time I've casted a Steve match. It's been a little while, so I'm super excited as a friend of his, personally, to watch him play. So I'm hoping his team does well.
For sure. Start this game number 1 here. We're getting cooking. We're getting going. A little bit of scuffness to start here, but we'll get that all figured out here. This will be an early shot on Goofy Goobers. Creed trying to take something over here. Steve gets it back over to the midfield. Trying to get another something on here. Doesn't quite get it. Kier up. Doesn't quite get it. Skull trying to... That's not Skull. Steve is there. I don't know why cams are doubled up, but yeah. I'm looking for some pretty heavy offense from this Goofy Goobers team, and hopefully Div Wannabees can step up their defense here for this series.
Yeah, before I get too far into the action, next time the face cams pull up, please, if you're not familiar, take a look at Steve's face cam. Even if you are familiar, he went absolutely off with the face paint today. He looks absolutely menacing. I would be pretty damn scared if I was going against him. I love that he does that. We all love that he does that. It's so great. But so far, just kind of banging that back and forth. Sleepy gonna take this one to the air. Like, find a flip reset. Almost finds it on target. No one's there to follow up. Steve gets a nice demo. Skull's gonna be back in the corner here. Gets a nice 50, but MJ there to hit it back into the corner. Steve gets a nice touch out.
For sure. MJ on a quick follow-up. Almost looking for his first goal of the season. Not able quite to get it. It doesn't quite beat this Goofy Goobers defense out. Steve is up. Gets a booming clear. Can Creed make the touch? He can. Gets it over to the corner here. MJ with a tactical whiff here. Sleepy coming up. Can he do anything here? Not quite. Sleepy still trying to get something cooking going. Doesn't quite get it to go. Creed taking over. Sleepy gets a 50 on him. Creed mistouch here. MJ trying to get something going. Not quite. Kier gets a pinch over back to Goofy Goobers half.
Yeah, MJ trying to find the pass out. Steve gets a nice little 50 pop. Sleepy gonna take control of this one. Has some nice control, but Creed cuts it off early. Skull gonna follow this one up. Has infinite time and space. Gonna rip a shot, but cannot find it. MJ there to stop it. Sleepy gonna hit this one to the sidewall. Skull almost finds a touch. Steve gets a much needed touch to the corner. Kier gonna try to find one, but it gets shut down immediately by Skull. This one could be dangerous. Sleepy gets a nice save and clear.
Indeed, Creed with a nice little center touch. Unfortunately, nobody of his team is there. Kier gets an awkward touch up. Can he do another touch here? Not quite. Sleepy's up early. Can he get the double here? Cannot. Luckily, Creed was back to get that away, preventing the potential clip here. See Creed getting a mistouch. Skull's up. Will he do it? Will he do it? Gets the read. Almost gets the 50 dunk in the air on Kier. Kier in the correct position here. Steve is up, trying to get another 50 dunk on Kier. Kier getting dunked on like crazy today. MJ up, tactical fake on the wall. And Skull, and oh my god, is this going to be the first goal of the series? Not quite. Steve with an incredible save.
Maybe going for a little bit of a cycle there, a little bit of a heat check. Gonna try to 50 Kier early. Creed up for a shot, almost on target. Skull on no boost, just army crawling back towards that ball. Steve also on no boost. Finds a nice pinch over the corner. This one could be dangerous, but MJ gets a nice clear out. Sleepy looking for the pass, but a little bit over Skull's head. He's gonna bang it off the side of the wall yet again. Steve up for this, but yet again cannot find the shot on target. Skull finds it bottom, right under the defender, finding the first goal of the series.
Yeah, what placement by Skull here. Seeing that Creed jumps early, Creed's probably expecting just a power touch by Skull, and Skull just says, nope, we're going to take a nice little roller right below you here. Really make it a slow burn goal, putting them up 1-0 in this series here for game 1.
You hate to see that if you're Creed. Just
Honestly.
You're expecting a power shot, and he just ends up
Slow roller.
getting a little pinch on the ground from Skull. That's a Skull classic shot there. This one on the backboard here. Sleepy needs to make a touch, finds one. This could be dangerous. MJ trying to find one, but puts it into the right corner. Steve opts to leave it for Skull, but he ends up taking it back. Finds a pinch out. MJ there with 0 boost yet again. This one's on target. Is anyone gonna save it? No one. Just leaves it. Almost a palindrome.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Finally, MJ able to get his first goal of the series, or of the semester. Props to MJ. little boomer half-court ball action thing. Yeah, let's go. And almost a nice little weight room 50 here up kickoff.
Goal getting this one around, but shut down early by Creed. This one's rolling around. Steve could have a shot opportunity, but goes missing. Kier finds a nice pipe over Skull, but not quite. Skull pops this one out mid for his teammate, but no one is there. Creed, some nice control. Sleepy challenges early, gets a nice 50, but MJ had to shut it down, passing to Casper to go. Skull gonna take this one, pass it off the backboard. Kier is gonna try to take control yet again. Ends up booming it away. Is Sleepy gonna be able to control this in the corner? He ends up getting bumped. That's a great bump by Kier. Creed trying to find it out, but Sleepy shuts it down early. This one's off target. Is Skull gonna be able to get it out mid for his teammate? No one goes.
Yeah, a bunch of really close misses here. Not what you want to see. Oh my God, MJ maybe going for 2. Oh my God, bro's at 200% shooting on the series so far. MJ popping off.
Well, not quite 100, 2 for 4, but that 50% is much better than 0 for, I believe it was 12. He had total 2 shots a game. Yeah, I'll take 2 for 4 over 12 every day of the week. Great job by MJ, just getting out of that slump.
Honestly, yeah, and I think that's MJ might be the reason that Wannabees gets their first win ever. And he is. Wow, look at him go, man. Props to MJ. I don't mean to bash him here. I don't mean to sound arrogant by any means, but yeah, I mean, good. I mean, very surprising performance by Wannabees here. Obviously, MJ with 2 goals. And Steve, ooh, not looking too hot. 86 points. Maybe it's first game. Just first game.
Yeah. And he didn't get much of a warm-up. He had to do the face paint, do us all a favor.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is, I mean, I've seen quite a few Steve games. I'm not too worried about it. I've seen him start off series pretty slow quite often. So if I am a Goofy Goobers fan, which I happen to be, I'm not too worried about Steve's points in that first game.
Nah. I mean, again, this is best of 5 series. You still got 3 whole games to do something. That is plenty of time when it comes to really any game, especially Rocket League. Anything can happen. Anything can, kind of go your way, cannot go your way. And this will be a laser shot by Steve, and just like that, like I said, look at that, already beating his score from last game.
Not even worried. What did I say? He starts off slow, but look at that. Just midfield, what an absolute ranger. Just calling their bluff, shooting it right at Creed. He's no care in the world.
Indeed. Good placement by Steve too. Those little half-court shots there can sometimes be a little bit challenging. You always hit it to the homie crossbar. He's always there for your passes. But anyway, Steve putting him up 1-0 in this game too. Very early lead for these guys. MJ trying to get a wonky touch here. Doesn't quite get it. Creed turns early. Gets a 50, goes straight up. Steve diving for the ball. Is Steve going to get bumped? Not quite. He is on low boost though. Skull. Calculated catch right back towards his own net, and MJ with almost a shot on, almost puts it top left bins.
Almost. Creed gonna try to find an aerial play here. Gets one touch, but shut down immediately by Skull. Sleepy's gonna try to take control or just hit it away, but he misses it. MJ gets to touch the blue back wall. Steve trying to take control on this back wall. He finds a nice 50. Can he find another touch? Yes, he does. Is anyone there to follow? Not quite. They leave Steve on an island. Skull getting a nice clear. But it's just kind of giving away possession. That's what I've noticed from this This Goofy Goobers team, they're getting good clears, but there's no teammates up, and they're not really taking control. They're just kind of giving away possession most of the time.
Yeah, indeed. I have also noticed that too. We don't really see much offense for, I mean, really either of these teams. I feel like it's just kind of been, you know, these boomer goals, catching the defense a little bit lacking. It's nothing really like possession based. And we just saw, you know, obviously MJ with his goals or whatever, just kind of boomer. Then Steve with his half-court boom shot from this beginning of this first game. We see MJ trying to get a touch here. Steve almost gets a read on it. Isn't quite in the right position. Skull demoed with 0 boost. Maybe it was a good thing. And oh my god, almost a mistouch from Sleepy. Ooh, not what you want to see.
Sleepy just put one in himself. Gets a nice 50 here. MJ hitting a little back pass to Kier. Kier gets 50'd out. Skull gonna take control. Good flick coming out of Skull. Good control. Creed there to shut it down. MJ with a nice pop over one. Gonna give this one over to Creed. He takes control of it, puts it over one, but Skull is back just in time.
Yeah, good play by MJ. Wait for Creed to partake it over there. Almost got the goal in there, but luckily Goofy Goober's defense rotations were looking pretty good. Skull, low boost, tries to get a dunk on one. He kind of does. MJ's there though. Creed up early. Oh my god!
Oh.
Will it go? Oh my god, Sleepy.
Won't go.
Sleepy sold the clip, let's be honest here. Anyway, what a touch by, I want to say Creed that was, yeah. Skull up in the corner trying to get a center. Sleepy on. Is Skull on the backboard yet? Going for a demo on Creed, not quite. Who's going to turn early here? Skull is. Flick over here. MJ's back. Can he get a dunk here? Not quite. Steve getting a touch back towards Dcrl Wannabees half.
That's a good pop out of Steve. They're awkward on defense. They have absolutely 0 boost. Steve just needs to put that one on target, but Skull puts it in for him. It's a great job realizing that there are no boosts. We can see that there are no boosts here, but, you know, they don't know that on the pitch. Great job out of Steve just beating out Skull. There to put it home.
Oh, shizzle my nizzle. Anyway, 2-0, Goofy Goobers lead. Here, this is the kind of this is the Goofy Goobers that we would like to see it, and we see a quick response. Maybe not. Whoops, wrong team. I thought it was a quick response. Nope, just another one tallied on the board. Why not?
Yeah, just, you know, proving their dominance. Trying to, you know, maybe say with the gameplay that game 1 was a fluke. Maybe just, you know, letting them get a game. A little gentleman sweep to prove our Goofy Goobers in 4 correct, but another kickoff, almost a kickoff goal. Not quite though. Sleepy is able to find the squishy save. Kier gonna let this one roll up the wall, maybe trying to find some sort of cool goal here. Puts it off the sidewall. This one's there. Oh, and Creed is there to put it home.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Sure.
One on the board for Dcrl Wannabees, and this time it isn't. MJ, we got a little Creed action going. Honestly, whenever I see Creed's name, I want to say it like crepe, whatever, like the whatever Italian or German like dessert thing because of the little asterisk on it. I don't even know how I'd say that though. Anyway, Creed or Cred, I guess. Cred, getting it clear. MJ trying to 50 around Steve here.
Uh-oh. Woo! Creed finds a nice 50 on the goal line. Kier cannot get the ball on top of his car. Sleepy with a nice 50 out. MJ with a boomer touch. Skull gonna need to find one here. He does over MJ Steve. Gonna try to beat out Creed, but he does not. This one's just floating in the midfield. Sleepy finds a touch over to Steve, the passing play, but just does not quite connect.
Yeah, I don't know why I was just thinking this, but I was thinking Creed and Cred and stuff, and I was thinking about the booms and stuff, and I was like, what if we got a private LeBron James sponsor, dude? A big boom, 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 boom.
What?
Anyway.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, Cure up, no boost. Doesn't swerve in the corner. Oh. Anyway, Creed. It's off the wall. Steve is up early. Can he get Mechie here? Low boost. Skull takes over. What a sell, Skull. I'm kidding. That was mean. Anyway, Sleepy back center tries to get something more for this Goofy Goobers team.
Yeah, 40 seconds left. They're going to need to find one pretty soon here. Creed on no boost, just trying to find something on mid. Skull falls for it. Kier gets a nice touch on mid. Steve needs to find a touch. He does, just barely over the backboard. MJ trying to put that one on target. Steve there to shut it down. He's trying to find another touch. He does kind of intercept it a little bit. MJ almost with a great shot, but won't go. Steve going to take some nice slow control, just waste some time here. Great job out of him. Skull is going to try to go for this one maybe. MJ ends up passing out mid for Kier, but he goes missing bad, and this one's going to be in their net, and that's going to be game number 2.
Indeed. Unfortunate way to end this game here. Obviously, Goofy Goobers definitely loosening up, definitely getting They're feels in the rhythm here. Skull maybe trying to get a little goal steal here. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with stat padding. Unless it's against you, then, you know, that's mean. But 8 seconds left, 4-1. This game, too, is probably going to go to Goofy Goobers here. Definitely a lot more entertaining of a game from the Goofy Goobers side.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I have kind of come to expect after their first series from this Goofy Goobers team. Just kind of flying around the pitch, just being fast, not making too many mistakes, but making it super awkward for the other team. And it just looked like Wannabees just a lot of times just did not have any sort of boost whatsoever.
Yeah, which honestly, great play style. Boost starving, that's where you want to be. If you can keep the team that you're against to 0 boost, it's going to be very impossible for them to get a good save or even get up to speed to make good plays. So props to them for doing that. Steve, with his redemption game, getting 2 goals, 1 assist, and 5 shots on net. Crazy pop-off game for him. Definitely just that first game, warm-up game, was trying to get the paint fingers all loosened up, if you will.
The paint fingers, what?
Paint fingers, dude.
Yeah.
He's painting his face.
I suppose. Maybe, you know,
Unless
still
that's
wet from washing off his hands.
Bro is still wet. Bro is...
And it's on. Anyways, Sleepy gonna try to find an early one here. Finds it.
Jeez.
In top right, Sleepy. Great job off the kickoff, finding another one early for Goofy Goobers.
Is this gonna be a Sleepy Steve trade-off game here? Sleepy Steve trade-off game? Sleepy Steve trade-off game? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Maybe. Oh, I mean, I would love to see that out of the captain. I haven't seen too much from him. He's been a little bit quieter than I expected. Steve just capitalizing on the mistake. I'm not sure who that was on the backboard. Don't tell me. Oh, no, here. Just not find it. Hits it. He left the match.
What happened here? What's going on here? Oh.
True.
Oh. Something happened.
I mean...
Oh. What happened here?
Well,
it looks like we're going to have to leave this whole match
tilted.
here. Maybe. We're just going to leave the match. We're just going to restart
I
here.
like to do that as well.
Yeah.
I
Anyhow.
thought he was just being a funny little guy and switching teams.
Yeah.
You know,
Changing
replay,
teams.
But, no, he like fully...
Anyway. We'll
he
go back
like
to
fully
caster screen
EMP'd.
for now while we get this this whole shebang figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we are, what is that, just Kiera's? Yeah, Kiera's the one that went missing. He's the one that got bedangled, if you will. Bedoodled. Kablamoed.
Have any update?
I have no idea.
You wanna send a little party chat message?
And is
I would,
he?
but that'll take
Oh,
ages. Oh, there he is.
there we go. So,
Hmm.
we good?
20450 left.
Yes.
I believe.
204.50. Not sure something like okay, so are we gonna go? Yeah, 204.50 when he said pause. Okay. So we're just gonna have him like score 2 or something, and then.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay.
Get no audio.
So I'm going to communicate this. Okay, so score 1 right away. Till 450 to score next. Okay. So while we get loaded into the second game here, we're gonna hope that everything is still okay. Doing good, doing good. Create private match. Boom, no bots. Ka-chow. Okay. So we're gonna have another 2 really quick scores here as we load into this redo of a game here. Go to the spectate here. Go boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Get back to the game here. Let's go. To answer your question, we had a little miscommunication here. Not miscommunication, but a little unfortunate happened to Kier. Something with game audio or something, he just like got completely DC'd. So we're gonna restart the game 450. The score is Goofy Goobers 2, Wannabees 0. And it is 2-0 with 450 in the game. So
The ball sleepy.
yeah.
There we go.
Gotta touch it. Let's hope we don't go too fast
Oh,
here.
slow her
3,
down,
2,
Stevie. Slow her
1.
down.
Good enough.
Ah,
Good enough. Good
enough.
enough.
close enough for me.
Good enough. And
Alright.
Sleepy.
Oh.
The calculator fake here.
Everyone got their goals.
Everyone got their goals. Everyone got their stats. Everyone's happy. Maybe not the timekeeper, but whatever. Anyway, kicking off this game here. Maybe do they Wannabees have that little extra 2 second? Imagine they come back down 2 and they get like a 0-second goal off some crap that like they had 2 seconds left. Oh my god.
I mean, you can't say it'd be our fault or Team Dive Wannabees.
Indeed.
But anyways, honestly, I've seen this this Goofy Goobers team just doing really well on capitalizing on Dive Wannabees' mistakes. They haven't really forced the issue too much, I've seen, but they've always been there to capitalize off the other team's mistakes. And honestly, at this rank and this level, that is most of what you need to do.
Oh yeah, capitalization is key, especially on any missed rotations, hits, and touches, whatever. It's always going to be a killer at any division. You see MJ getting a little 50. Creed, nice little touch here, demoed for his efforts here. Sorry, I was burping there a little bit. Just a little bitty. And Skull almost with a crazy little angle here off of Creed. Not Creed, that's Kier. Creed. With a nice little touch here. Skull with the shot on. That might be bar down.
Oh.
And it is.
Everyone eats.
Bingo!
Skull finding his first of the game, and everyone on this Goofy Goobers team has now found a goal. What an absolute power shot. What an angle, and so much power from where he was coming from. MJ just not expecting it, was not able to get up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like you had said, obviously there are certain power shots that you can, save and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, just what a, oh my god, that was almost crazy. Props to Sleepy. But as I was saying, yeah, I mean, just a great shot by Skull, good placement, catching that third man a little awkward here, and those are one of the hard ones that it's kind of challenging to save just because you don't anticipate how fast those are coming at you. So we see Kier taking over, trying to get something going for Dive Wannabees, trying to get their first of the game here. Trying to reduce this deficit, hopefully in the efforts to win this series, obviously.
Creed gonna try to find one to the backboard, trying to find a double, does not find it quite on target. Skull gonna get a nice and much needed clear. Kier take control, but Skull gets a nice 50. Creed hits it out. Kier does not find the touch. Steve gonna find this one out mid. MJ, a nice touch out. Sleepy to the corner. A nice demo coming up from MJ, but Creed just could not find it on target.
You need MJ, low boost, tactical fake in the corner here, maybe throwing off the defense. Kier, tactical backflip. A lot of stuff going on. MJ, nice little touch here. Somebody up for it. Steve deflects it off of Kier. Doesn't let that go on in. Steve maybe going for a double here. Sleepy on, low boost. Doesn't quite beat Creed out. Skull off the corner gets a nice little pitch. I'm going to keep rolling with it, dude. It's so fun. Anyway, Sleepy, big boom. Can MJ make the touch? He can. He still has a flip there somehow. Okay. Picks up this corner boost. Steve is still on. Can he get a shot on here? Ooh! Placement. Placement.
Oh, I got to watch the stream back. And that's a little head bop coming out from Steve as he shot that one. I love seeing people's different, like their physical movements as they're playing the game. It's so funny to me. Everyone has something different. Some people stick their tongue out. Some people lean back.
You freak out. Oh my god, MJ. Oh.
Nope.
Heck of a free jump by MJ. But yeah, no, different people, different reactions. We all know people that are anti-reaction kings, and then we also know those who aren't. As you see, Creed putting the first one on the board for Div A Wannabees.
Goal, not a great touch out. Maybe trying to find a little bit of a carry out from his own corner, but finds one and just kind of points his card downwards and nosedives and gets the ball up to the other team. But I mean, they're still up 3 goals. Nothing, it's not too much to worry about right now, as long as they don't do that a whole lot more in the next minute and a half.
Faux shizzle. You see Skull trying to get a touch here. MJ pinch touch off the corner. Can he get something awkward to mess with this Goofy Goobers defense? Not quite. Kier takes over. Is he gonna do anything with this? Nope. Oh my god, is somebody there to center it? Or not to center it, finish it. MJ going up on the wall. Can he beat Skull out? He can. But somebody was there on the backboard. I didn't quite read their name. I know it's not Steve or Skull, because neither of them were there. Sleepy, that's the one. Anyway, Skull in the back corner, waiting on the boost here. Gets a little touch out of somebody there to redirect it. Cred, trying to get a nice little touch here, doesn't quite get it.
Skull gets a much needed clear out. MJ trying to put this one on target. He does. All three of them end up going on no boost. Goofy Goobers need to find some sort of boost pad. Sleepy hits it out. Skull has no boost, and Skull is not able to get around to that, and Kier gets a nice little arrow shot putting that one on target.
Yeah, nice angle from Kier. Almost looking a little homie there. I'm kidding, I didn't mean to do that. little cross-body flip here, putting it dead center as he's, fading to the left. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fade away, bing, bing, bong. Skull with a nice little touch here, trying to reduce this momentum that Dive Wannabees has here. Steve pre-flips. Coop would be happy. Demo comes out from Creed. Can he hit the Doomsy? Not quite. Nobody's there to take over his center pass here. Kier gets an awkward touch off the wall. Sleepy, is that a shot on? It is, but Creed's there to deflect it away. See Skull trying to get a shot on here. MJ gets the save with low boost though. Can Kier boom it away? He can. Maybe not the biggest boom. Not quite 5 big booms, more like maybe 2. But Sleepy gets a touch back over to the corner.
Just a couple of the booms, not all 5. Skull trying to find a clear out here. He does. Skull finds an absolute dunk. This one's just going to ice the game. Maybe a goal. Cherry on top. He just absolutely rips it to the backboard.
Calculated. There we go. Goofy Goobers.
No second goal. Shoot.
Yeah, unfortunate. I think they had a little bit of a double commit there. Maybe could have had one for the road, but people are getting too greedy. Of course, selfish little. There's selfish little brats, whatever. I don't even know.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Words are hard. I'm an engineer. I don't do that stuff. Anyway, Creed really popping off with this one. Unfortunately, couldn't pull the win out of it, but he had 4 saves. Brick wall over here, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can be on the back as much as you want, saving everything, but you don't win games by, saves aren't counted on the main scoreboard. You need to score goals for that, and they just didn't do enough of that. They went down 2 very, very early with 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah.
So after that, they kept it even, but you can't just give up a couple and then go even, call it a day.
Yeah. No, it's difficult, especially, it's also, not only is it hard, it's like starting the game off down 2, which coming back 2 goals, especially at this rank, is a little challenging. But even then, the morale is just also dead. You see a crazy shot coming out here from Creed. What a save by, I want to say that was Skull or Steve. We see Skull getting a big boom. But yeah, obviously a big deficit to overcome, but just the mentality to being down 2-0 with 10 seconds, that's definitely a vibe killer. Especially super early in a game like that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you were down 2 goals. He was starting with the deficit, you're starting the game, and he was down 2. It's well, what do we do?
Yeah.
But not down 2 goals quite yet in this game. Looking to score, the first goal of the game themselves. Steve on no boost.
Oh my God.
Do they recognize it? No, they don't. Sleepy picks up the slack. Skull makes a 0 boost save. Gets a nice boom out. Sleepy trying to find a touch out. Just kind of pops it straight up. Kier's going to take good control of this one. He finds a pop, but not quite over Steve.
Indeed. It looked like there's a bit of a wide open net chance there for Dive Wannabees. The ball was just kind of bouncing in front of Goofy Goobers, and unfortunately nobody was there to capitalize. We see a chaos missile shot coming out from Sleepy. Isn't quite able to put the correct angle on it here. Creed, a little awkward off the backboard, gets a touch away. MJ with the flat dominus going right underneath the ball there. That barely hops over him. See Creed getting a little pinch off the wall. Sleepy there to capitalize though. MJ, can he make a touch here? Steve with a potential shot on MJ, able to get the touch away though. Sleepy turning with low boost. Goes for a fake. MJ challenging. Doesn't quite get it. Creed with a hit to the corner, trying to get something center, and Steve bonks it away again.
MJ gonna need to find a much needed touch here. He does kind of find a blue trailer though. Sleepy finds a flick over here. Creed hitting it backwards. MJ hits it forward this time, but straight to Steve. Steve, what can he do with it? Took a little bit too much time with it. Creed gets a nice clear out. Sleepy taking this one up the sidewall. What does he have? Nothing too much, but he gets it around 1. He finds that touch out towards Steve, but Steve just a little bit over his head.
Indeed. See a booming clear coming from MJ. MJ, I don't think I've seen him with 100 boost this whole time, but that don't matter. He can get the center pass to my little Frenchie poo over here, Cred, sealing the goal up, putting them up 1-0 in this game 4.
Steve just got absolutely broke by that 0 boost touch from MJ. Maybe not expecting it. I mean, it is a great touch, and it just barely slipped under the crossbar for Creed to be able to score that one. Steve trying to find a touch on this one, though. He does. Sleepy is there, but MJ with a nice 50 out. Skull has a little bit of time here. Opts to hit it off the sidewall. Towards Sleepy, gets pop up towards the corner. Not really too not really too dangerous. The big old
Oh, yeah, I like burping, dude. Dr. Pepper does that. Shout out Dr. Pepper, sponsor us. Anyway, somebody just got obliterated. Literally. This is Sleepy getting a 0 boost banger. Tactical fake by Creed. Cred, my bad. Steve tries to get a touch over Kier. No boost battle going over here. Skull, can he get another touch? Oh my god, he can. Nobody's on the center now. Creed getting a nice little clear. Steve is on the wall yet again with boost. Can he get the touch here? Not quite on. Is somebody there to follow up? Not quite. Creed there for an attempted clear.
Wide open off of Steve's touch, but no one there to trust his beat. Sleepy was gonna go for a clear, but opts not to.
Oh,
it works out, but Skull ends up bumping him a little bit of a team pinch possibility, but he just booms his teammate away. Creed opts to take some time here. He does get a little belly pinch with Skull. This one's just awkward in the corner. Skull hits it out. Kier hits it straight back into Skull. This one's just kind of going right between players between the different teams. This one's gonna be cleared out by Creed. A little MJ, but not quite gets a little wall pinch. Where did that come from?
Indeed. I honestly don't even know what's going on here. Like, just the past 30 seconds have been like gold gameplay. No offense to my gold homies out there, but it's just been like see ball, hit ball, throw yourself at the ball.
Yeah, I was trying to cast that as a night.
Dude, honestly. So Creed with a fancy little touch here. 2-on-1. Can MJ get the touch here? He can. Can Kier save it? Yes, he can. Skull now with enough beans and enough sizzle drizzle to get that shot on in the back of the nizzle. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, Creed gets a pass over to MJ. Sleepy tries to get a pinch off the wall here. Doesn't quite get it. Skull maybe tries to go for a challenge. Fakes it here. Sleepy is still no boost. Gets a booming clear. Back over to Div 8. Wannabees half.
Steve gonna find a dangerous touch on mid. Sleepy yet again on the receiving end. Puts it high. He's put so many balls high. He just needs to settle down a little bit on these shots. Steve gets the pop over one. Nice control, but Sleepy takes over, but that's an easy save for Creed. Skull is gonna try to find this one himself. Sleepy calling his own number, putting it onto the sidewall, but yet again, just an easy clear out from Creed. And Davey Wannabees is gonna send this to game 5.
Holy, not what I expected. It looked like Goofy Goobers had a lot of attempts there and a lot of chances, but just couldn't quite capitalize. Maybe they didn't have that second man. Obviously, they didn't have that second man close enough, but maybe they did, and he just turned out early. Wasn't expecting a center ball touch, but we wanna see some of that game 2, game 3 Goofy Goobers coming out again. Those guys were aggressive. It looks like Goofy Goobers are starting to dial it back a little bit too much now.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like they kind of lost faith in each other on the offensive end. Playing as a second man, just not really anyone there. There's multiple balls where there's an open net or a good open shot opportunity, and just no one was there. And they're both sitting back. And even when the shots were falling, it was typically Sleepy, and he just kind of hit it up a couple times and just not on target.
Indeed, as we get game 5 rolling here, they were throwing some shade at me for just wanting to cover some stats. Okay, guys, fine. And you do have all night. So anyway, nice little early attempt here from Goofy Goobers. We got a triple commit coming up from Div 8 Wannabees. Steve, I don't know where he's going, but Creed trying to get something going here. Steve, low boost. Can he get a booming touch here? Looks like MJ was up for an early challenge. Doesn't quite get it though. Skull takes over. Can he get an awkward read out the corner? No, he can't, because Kier's there to say nada. Sleepy trying to get a touch here. MJ is up. Can he get the Creed demo? Not quite. Creed, my bad. I keep mispronouncing. I'm really sorry, man. True. I gotta get that accent on there. Steve trying to get a center touch. Little mistouch here though.
Honestly, I just kind of noticed it now, but I think the big change that David Wannabees has made is Creed has been religiously playing on that backboard, and I don't remember them really playing backboard much in those first 2 or 3 games, especially the ones where they were losing, but especially in that last game and early in this game, I've seen Creed just constantly on that backboard. Has really shut down a lot of the shot opportunities that this Goobers team would have.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, Sleepy almost with a pretty impressive mechanical feat here. See Skull trying to get their first on the board for this game here. Game number 5, which again, very impressive performance by Dve Wannabees. Steve, it's a boom over here. MJ up, maybe tries to go with the double. He does. Messes up his teammate Kier, but Kier got bumped too a little bit. Hard down attempt. Crane maybe looking a little awkward. Steve, can he get the shot on?
Oh.
Fakes out one, and Sleepy, bang, puts it in, giving him the lead here in this game 5.
Sleepy coming absolutely out of nowhere. Skull even turned for that. That was such a dangerous one to go for, but he's absolutely bangs it home top bins, and that's exactly what they needed out of, their captain Sleepy.
Dude, Steve almost saved the crap out of that too. I don't know if you saw where he was coming down. Dude almost obliterated his own teammate. Anyway, Steve on the early pressure, Sleepy trying to get something going again here. But just clears it across the other half of the pitch.
Oh, see ya. Steve gonna find a nice touch out to the corner here. Gets the mid boost. Skull is gonna chase this one down, but MJ gets a nice touch. Skull gets a nice demo for himself. Steve in the corner, shut down by Creed. It's just floating back and forth in the corner. Steve, maybe a shot, but shut down by Kier. This one's gonna be bouncing out mid. Creed needs to make a touch. Gets a nice 50 with Steve. Gonna try to control this one. Hits it super far away. What does Sleepy have? He ends up passing it a little bit over to Kier. Just the boost goes there to get back to that one.
Yeah, it looked like Sleepy. No, not Sleepy. I think it was Creed was going for a crazy demo on like 2 or 3 all Goofy Goobers members. Didn't quite get one though. But Sleepy with an open net attempt here. What a flick! My God.
Oh, brother.
I don't even know where that was going. See you later. Grand slam. Anyway, Skull tries to get a little something here. Steve up early. Can he get another touch here? Can't. Low boost. MJ up. Bangs it off the backboard. Will it be awkward enough for this Goofy Goobers not to make a save? Creed still up. Skull gets a touch here off the backboard still. Kier not quite be able to make the touch. Sleepy. Can he get to it in time? Demos MJ for his efforts though.
Steve taking this one up the wall. Trying to find a little... Thought he finds the flip reset. Maybe he does find it. Doesn't need to do too much with it, but he ends up beating one. Kier gets a nice touch out. This one's going to be in the orange corner here. Sleepy gets a nice touch off the backboard. Someone needs to be there. No backboard defense. That's another good open shot opportunity that was not capitalized on.
Indeed, MJ getting a little BBL touch here. Sleepy, little overcommit. This is risky. We got all 3 Goofy Goobers on their half here. See Sleepy with the touch here. Maybe a free touch. Double attempt. Not quite. Is Steve able there to capitalize? MJ with a really wonky something, whatever flippy doohickey thing. Low boost. Doesn't quite collect the boot. Sure, go with it. Why not? Skull with a shot attempt here. Kier, is anybody there to solve it? Not quite. I was trying to search for a word there. Couldn't quite get it though. Creed, MJ back. Get the touch straight up. Can anyone capitalize on this Goofy Goobers half?
Sleepy finds almost a shot, but that one goes straight to the corner. Brady finds a big boom and clear. Skull, not the greatest touch, gets a bump. Sleepy finds it up. Does he have the double? Sleepy, not quite. Hits it a little bit to the side. Steve gonna follow this one. Gets a nice little touch in the corner, but not another. Skull on the backboard yet again. Is someone there? Kier just barely there to make the touch.
Indeed, Sleepy. 30 seconds left. Can Dve Wannabees bring this back as Kier gets a decent touch here? Touch straight up. Is anybody there to capitalize? MJ might be looking a little bit low on boost here. Doesn't quite get the touch.
No beans.
Creed takes over. No Beaneroonies. Skull off the backboard. No boost. Gets it clear though. Sleepy takes over. Can he get a shot on here to seal this deal here? Steve center. Doesn't get it for the one-timer. Kier with boost. Can he get it center? Doesn't quite get the touch that he wants. Creed, is somebody there to capitalize? Sleepy booms it away. No seconds left on the clock.
Justin, hits the corner.
Justin.
Gold, gonna try to find this one. Sleepy on the backboard. A bit of a heat check. But Goofy Goobers finding their own 1-0 victory. Coming back in this game. Coming back with their own 1-0 victory in this game 5.
Yes, for sure. Way to start it, way to end it in the way that you first lost. Very close game here. Very surprising game 5 here. Wasn't expecting this out of Div A Wannabees. Honestly, although you did lose, that is a huge step up, especially considering you just went up against this goofy Goobers team.
Yeah, I mean, and they found their first game win of the season, and MJ found, you know, a few of his first goals for the season. So definitely some good milestones for this team. Performed quite a lot better than they have in the past few series. Thankfully, because it was a blast to cast.
Indeed, as we get these goofy Goober guys in here after a very thrilling series here against Div A Wannabees. Very close series. How are you guys feeling?
Feel good. We kind of threw through those games, but
it's like that sometimes. It's okay. You guys won. That's all you can ask for. I guess just for starters, I guess congratulations, guys, on this win here. Very, again, like I said, very thrilling win. Very close one. Unexpected in, I think, everyone's minds. But I'm going to throw this first one over here to the captain here. No Cam, Sleepy. Obviously, I've been told that you guys are a very good team. You guys are well-rounded or whatever. But coming into this game here, what was that? Coming into this game here, obviously Div A Wannabees with a 0% win rate. Did they give you a little bit more fight than you were expecting, or was it just kind of an off series for you guys?
I think it's kind of an off series. I don't know. I woke up like 10 minutes before the first match, so I was surprised we won that first one. I think game 2 and game 4, the ones we lost, I think we were kind of just trolling and we weren't really taking it seriously. So I think we probably could take it a little more seriously.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good stuff. And I guess next one here, Skull. Looked like there was a few times there where you're trying to put a little pizzazz there on whether you were on offense or defense there. There's also a few times where little awkward on defensive side there. Is that kind of the typical play style, or is that just a unique thing coming out on this unique series?
I slammed a lot of caffeine before this game because I just got off work, so I was a little jittery to start off. And then when we lost focus for a bit in the middle of the series, I decided that we were just gonna go for TikTok clips. So, I mean, we'll dial it in. We'll dial it in next time.
Yellow, you got any questions for these guys?
I got one for Steve here. So obviously we all see the face paint, we all love it.
What do you mean?
But every series I've kind of watched, you kind of tend to come out a little bit slow. Do you think the face paint kind of has anything to do with that? You know, you gotta spend a good chunk of time doing that. You're not warming up or staying warm. Do you think that affects the early bit of the series?
mean, today especially, I was making dinner and then I looked at the clock and it was like 9:30 and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. And then so I like rushed I do it in my bathroom. I like just threw the crap. Sorry, I'll censor myself this time. The crap on my face real quick, and yeah. So I was like rushing to get back, and right as I hopped in, we played one game of threes, and then we were right in it. So I was feeling pretty slow right away. And then other games, I don't know what it is. I tend to just start slow whenever I hop on Rocket League.
There you go.
It
worked out in the end.
Yeah, indeed. Obviously, again, I can say this a million times. Very close series, unexpected here. But you guys obviously came out with the win. A little game 5 action in amazing style. You guys had a few good shots here. But one last little closing question, not Rocket League related.
Oh God.
Is today avocado toast or ranch pizza?
What question is that?
What does that
Like,
mean?
what the hell? Like
I mean,
chicken bacon ranch pizza, or like what are we talking about?
Avocado
here?
toast or ranch pizza?
I mean, I had a chicken bacon ranch sandwich today. If that answers your question.
Yeah, no.
If
Ranch
anyone
pizza.
is fucking picking avocado toast.
Whoa, swearing, bro.
Oh, yeah, my bad. It
Fine,
just
that's
happens
fine.
sometimes.
That one was warranted.
If anyone's picking avocado toast over ranch pizza, they got something going on with them.
True.
Is this a universal agreement?
Yeah, I think so.
For us,
It
yeah.
better be.
Fair enough. You heard it here first. It is no avocado toast allowed near this team here. Only a ranch pizza, maybe kind of day. But anyway, congratulations, guys, on this series. Good win. Little game 5. Maybe got the heart rate up a little bit. You guys, I believe you stay undefeated, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
W. Looking forward to next week and good series.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys staying.
No
Bye,
problem.
Zord.
Toodles. Okay, as these guys ski-daddle out of here, I guess just kind of, I honestly, again, I'm very surprised at how far that series went. I was not expecting a game 5. We did both get our predictions right. We did think that Goofy Goobers were going to win. They did, in fact, seal the deal, but in a very, very close fashion.
Yeah, especially that game 5 only being 1 goal. I mean, it wasn't as dominant as I really thought it would be. Divvy Wannabees honestly surprised me a little bit with how much better they were playing than I thought they would. But still fighting to find their first win this season.
For sure. So I believe that'll wrap it up for DCRL tonight. Nice little Div B action. Gotta love it. Before we go here, though, just want to plug Epic Creator Code DCRL. Can say it a million times. You'll hear everyone say it. Definitely benefits this whole DCRL committee. It's completely student run. So any funds helps us set up for land, helps it with production, help us produce this and that. So we love all the donations, we love all that stuff, and that DCRL creator code, it helps us off of your Epic game stuff. So if you're a big time Fortnite guy or whatever other Epic stuff you're doing, make sure to use that. Follow us on all the social media. Join our Discord. The Discord's a great place to meet people, whether you're from the whole Dakota area or not. It's also just a good place to find new homies to play with, find maybe new teammates. Always a fun little place here. And Yellow, anything else you want to say before we ski-daddle?
I mean, I got nothing else. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers that there's a good stream going on tomorrow night. If you want to tune in, Straw Hats, my team, will be playing. Hopefully, we can find our first win. Couple game 5 losses, but I think we're pretty locked in now. I think we'll be just fine.
Heck yeah. With that being said, all the viewers, you guys have a good night and stay swaggy. I don't know. I'm just gonna end it. Toodles.
We like to party.